All right. Hey everybody, what's up? And today I'm going to be doing a live stream build of the Lego Harry Potter Diagon Alley. So can you guys in the chat let me know if you guys can see this, if it's live? It looks like the Lego link, Ethan, you guys are all saying hello, it's live. Welcome guys for coming to the live stream. So in tonight's live stream, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be building the Lego Harry Potter Diagon Alley. Can you guys see my face? I'm just going to wave. It should have my face up now, unless I've done something wrong. If someone could just reply. So the YouTube thumbnail should not be the image on your screen if I did this right. If someone could just let me know in the chat. You can see this. Awesome. You guys see me. Awesome, guys. So, like I said, hey everybody, what's up? And today we are going to be building part of the Lego Harry Potter Diagon Alley. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Nowhere Films. Ethan, nice to see you. Lego Link, hello. So, like I said, we're going to be building this set today. But if you stick around for a majority of the stream, I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway where I'll be giving away this classic Lego Harry Potter yellow Harry minifigure. So you guys can see this right here. I am going to go over the giveaway rules at 8:30. It's kind of just an incentive for anyone who wants to stay. If you can't make it, I'm sorry, Lego Link, but I will be doing at least one more minifigure giveaway at some point. So I will let you guys know how to enter that later on in the stream. But for now, let's just dive in and get started with the build. So the way I have it right now, I'm going to be starting with bag number 9 of the set. So that means we should be able to finish quality Quidditch supplies in tonight's stream. If this goes well, I can always do another one at a future date because it has been taking quite a while to build this set. But let's just get started. So bag number 9 here, you can see we've got 2 bags here, a handful of pink pieces actually. So let's do it. So let's just dive in. I'm just going to pour out some of these parts. And while we're doing this, we're just going to keep the discussion super open and super, relaxed. So if you guys have any questions for me, whether it be about Lego, about the channel, Lego Harry Potter stuff, whatever you guys want, it's completely up to you guys. But we're just going to dive into the bag. Here's the big part of the bag here if you guys just want to get a bit of a close-up to see some more of the pieces in there. I know a couple of you guys were saying that you already have the set in the chat. That is awesome. So we're just going to dive in here, open this thing up, spill it out. Pretty cool. Just like so. Get these parts out in here. Awesome. Just like this. I'm going to try to make sure we're in frame all the way here. That should be good. So, the Lego Link asks, why do you love Harry Potter so much? To be honest, I just really got into it when I was younger. I think it's just a really cool franchise. I think it's just really awesome. The whole story of, the wizards and witches and all that stuff. It's just a really cool concept, and I just really fell in love with the stories when I first read the books and, later watching the movies and such as they came out. So yeah, I would say that's why I'm a big fan of Harry Potter, and obviously Lego Harry Potter is super awesome, and what's not to love, right? What's not to love? So let's dive in here. So we're going to start off the build here, and the first character we build with this set, or with this bag rather, is going to be the photographer for the Daily Prophet. So in case you're not familiar with the set, the building I'm building right now is we have quality Quidditch supplies, which is the pink one on the front here. And then down here, this is supposed to be the Daily Prophet. So I'm just going to try to build up the minifigure first. I don't have the best method, I guess you could say, of setting up like the parts in terms of like how I organize them when I'm building. So I'm kind of just going with it here. But let's try to build this guy up here. Just like so. I also do only have one camera for the setup today. In a perfect world, I would try to do a dual camera setup, but that just wasn't going to work with the restraints we have right now. But let's get this photographer built on up here. So let's see, how are you guys doing in the chat? Nowhere Films asked, how much was this set? This set was $400 in the United States, and this was actually, I believe, this was the most expensive Lego set I've ever bought, whether it be from, a Lego store, from Shop at Home, anything like that. So definitely an expensive set. And I did buy this on September 1st. which was the release date of this set. I actually was lucky and was able to get this set a little, like 10 minutes earlier than when it came out, because they released it slightly early on Shop at Home, which is pretty cool. It's something Lego does every now and then. I think it's mainly so the site doesn't crash, because if everyone's going on at the same time to buy the set, that usually causes the site to crash. I'm not seeing this guy's legs in here, but I'm sure it's around. Let's see. Lego Link says he finished the last book of this set last week. That is awesome, man. I must say, it is a really awesome build from what I've done so far, which is not much if we're being completely honest. I've been really busy with just other work and stuff doing, you know, non-Lego related projects, but I've definitely been enjoying the time I've spent working on this set. All right, here we go. We finally have the legs for this guy right here. So check it out, everybody. This is the photographer minifigure there. I think this guy looks pretty cool. I really like the hat and hair combo they've got here. I think that really turned out nice. And this is the first time we're getting this type of minifigure in Lego, so what's not to love there? So first thing we're going to build in this bag is his camera. It's an old school flash type of camera. I think it looks pretty cool based off the image. Let's just get this built up here. Try to find the parts. So let's see. Jude asks, how has your day been? It's honestly been pretty good. For those of you that don't know, I am a student. I do have school. So, you know, we had school today, which was all right, I suppose. But other than that, it's been cool. You know, hung out with some friends safely, of course, you know, distancing and all of that. And also went to the gym with a friend. So that was pretty cool. Let's see. Early review. I guess this is kind of like an early review. I'm kind of just going to say what I think of the set as I'm building it and go from there. So let's get this built up here. I believe that's right. Yes. So let's see. Ziggy asks, is that a muggle? I'm guessing you're asking about this guy, and the answer would be no. So he actually works for the Daily Prophet. I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but he's the photographer, so he's the one who takes the pictures. And obviously in the Lego, or not in the Lego, in the Harry Potter world, the pictures move. So it's like magical pictures. So you would have to be a witch or a wizard to take those pictures. So let's go here. Just trying to find the parts here. A couple pieces fell, but that should be all right, hopefully. One thing you guys are going to notice really quickly with this stream is that I am a slow Lego builder, and talking while building definitely is just going to make it go 10 times longer. But I'm going to try to get the stream fairly quick, I'd say, but who knows. So here we go. Here is the build of the camera. Just get this here. Awesome. That actually looks pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with how this build is. This is actually a nice little build. Really old-fashioned looking camera. I'm going to try to show you guys that right there. There that is. There he is with his camera. Pretty cool. Very nice. Let's see. Lego Link says he's the one who takes the picture in the second movie. That actually does sound correct. When Ginny is in, or when Harry meets Lockhart in the library, or not the library, in the bookstore. I believe that is when they first meet the photographer. One cool thing with the instructions, which I am going to mention when I do the actual review of this set, is that the instructions give a lot of backstory on each of these buildings and like what scenes from the movies they're in and things like that. So that is definitely something really cool. So any of you who have the set, you could definitely learn that. And I do plan on mentioning that in the review because it's really cool. It almost reminds me of a Lego Idea set, the way they did the instructions of this set, just including a little bit of background about what you're building in each of the books. I think that's really awesome when Lego does that, especially for people who aren't, you know, big with the sets, or big with like the thing rather. Let's see. Someone asked, have you opened the surprise thing yet? I have, actually, and I did open it. It is a pretty cool surprise thing. I'll leave it at that for now. I didn't build it yet though. I built the minifigure in it, but I didn't actually build the build because I'm guessing you need the instructions. The surprise thing is actually interesting. So when the set first got released, you know, I looked at pictures of it, but I didn't watch anyone's reviews of the set because when I review a Lego set, I like to have my own opinions kind of overtake the review. So, you know, when Just Too Good or M&R reviewed the set and dropped the review on the first day, because obviously they get the sets early, I decided not to watch them. So I had no idea what the surprise thing was with the set. And that was like, not driving me crazy, but I really wanted to know. So that was actually the first thing I opened up when I built this set. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of glad I opened it right away. But, you know, it's a pretty cool surprise. I am definitely going to mention that in the review. But I will say to any of you who don't already have the set, when you buy the set, definitely wait to open the surprise thing. I think it is a lot bigger, or not bigger, better when you look at it with like the bigger set in mind. So I'm not going to give away what the surprise thing is, but definitely would recommend. So let's take a look at other things in the chat. How do you get the set with no money? I think the easiest way to do that would be to get a job and find some way to bring in money. Yeah, that's the thing with Lego, is that Lego is a very, very expensive hobby. So it's one of those things you definitely aren't going to be able to afford every set when they first come out. So like with this set, the rumors of Diagon Alley have been out since, I want to say the rumors for Diagon Alley have been out since like January. So, you know, ever since then I started saving up little by little to be able to buy the set day one, because I feel like it's important to get a big Lego set like this day one when I have people on the channel who I know want to watch the videos on them. So that is definitely a thing with that. And speaking of videos of the set, I'm going to be doing my reviews obviously when I get to it. As you can tell, I've had the set for like 2 weeks now, and I've only built not even 2 of the buildings yet of it. So it's definitely one of those things where this set is taking me quite a while to build. And I'm actually all right with that. I think it's cool. At the rate I'm going, I can probably do another stream next week if this goes well and people are interested in it. Goodbye, Ziggy. I hope you enjoyed the stream while you were here. Or no, not Ziggy. Was it Lego Link? Someone left. All right, Lego Link, thank you for joining the stream. I really do appreciate that, man. But yeah, I mean, like I was saying, I will review the set, obviously, and I mentioned in the original haul video when I first got the set that I plan on doing 2 reviews of this set, which would be, one would be just the actual regular Lego review like I always do, and then I would also plan on reviewing it in like a quick review type of thing. I know there are some Lego YouTubers that already do videos like that, but I just wanted to kind of give my own take on it. I think that would be a good way to, you know, try to enhance the viewing experience. Because to be honest, once a Lego set gets, like when you're watching a Lego review on YouTube, you're not really watching it. Well, the first time you watch a Lego review, you watch it to see what the set is. But every time after that, you're pretty much just watching it to see what the specific person has to say. And obviously, you guys who are on the stream do care about what my opinion is on the set. But for other people, I would want to get a review done as quickly as possible and kind of keep it, you know, more, you know, subjective, I guess, rather than more objective than subjective. So my opinion wouldn't come through as much in the quicker version of the review. But that's the plan. So you guys can let me know in the chat which one you want me to do first. So I'm, like I said, 2 reviews of the set. One will be a speedy review that'll be like 2 minutes long. The other will be a, you know, full review. It'll probably be like a 30-40 minute review. So definitely a big video to make, but I'm looking forward to it. I really enjoy making the YouTube videos, so definitely not a problem there. Someone says answer Bonnet Works question. Bonnet Work asks, let me just find it here. What is the biggest Lego set you've ever built? Well, this I think right now is probably going to end up being the biggest set I've ever built. But before this, I've built a couple Lego modular buildings. So I have the Detective's Office, which was the one that came out, I believe it came out in 2012, but I got that a little bit after its release, which is honestly one of my favorite Lego sets of all time. So that is one set that I'm very happy with. That's big. I've also built, I'm trying to think, I've built the Fairground Mixer, was another decently big set. I don't know if I'd consider that one of the biggest ones I've built, but that's another big set. But I do think Diagon Alley is going to top them all for big Lego sets, which is pretty exciting, honestly. And yeah, I'm very excited about this set. So let's see. Mix Studios asks, what is the giveaway? I'm giving away this yellow Lego Harry Potter at 8:30. Wow, this is actually a lot longer of a stream than I was expecting already. I've made like no progress on the set, which is kind of funny. But yes, I will be giving away that minifigure at 8:30. I believe what I'm going to do, well, I'll go over it when that comes, but there will be an opportunity for one of you to win that minifigure. Ziggy asks, what Legos are behind you? Behind me, I've got just some sets that are some of my favorites. So in the very back here behind me, this is the Ideas pop-up book, which is actually my favorite set of all time. And it's actually something cool with this one is I have a Harry Potter insert for it, which you guys can see there. So that's a custom Lego Harry Potter build inside of there based off of the Graveyard Duel set. But that is that. We also have a couple Harry Potter odds and ends, Star Wars, and another big one back here is Clayface from Batman. I think you mentioned that you see Batman back there. So yeah, Batman is back there. And yeah, just some other small odds and ends. We've got the droid shuttle from Star Wars, as well as the Harry Potter Flu Network from the old Burrow set. So the 2011 one. So I hope that answers your question. Ethan asks, what time is the giveaway? Eastern time? Yeah, Eastern time. So it's actually going to be in like 5 minutes. So I will go over that very shortly. And the giveaway is mainly just a thank you to those of you who are here for the stream. Because I obviously didn't have the set built in time to do a review of it yet, but I still wanted to try to create content. I tried really pretty hard actually to do weekly Lego videos, so I figured if I do the live stream, that will be a way for people to still, you know, interact with me, interact with the channel. Just dropped these windows here. We're building the windows right now for the Quidditch store, which will go on this front side. I'll show you it once it's done, but that is basically the plan for that. So yes, you do have a chance of winning. Awesome. We'll go over that very shortly, like I mentioned. And yeah, throughout the whole stream, if you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know. And I do have one more minifig that I'll give away at a later date. Maybe if I do another. No, I'm not giving away this set, Spencer. I don't have that kind of money. I do have a small minifigure. So this is the minifig for the giveaway. It is a classic 2001 Lego Harry Potter minifigure. I actually bought that from Andy's Brick Shop. I guess almost a year ago at this point. I bought it for a video, and now I'm giving it away. So that's basically the long and short of that. So yeah, just Ethan, thank you for the chat there. I'm glad you enjoy the channel. I'm definitely going to keep making these videos because I really enjoy making them. I think it's a really fun time making these YouTube videos for everybody. And from what I can tell, a lot of viewers like them too, which is really awesome. That's the ultimate goal, is that if you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys are enjoying the videos, yeah, let me know. Spencer asks, how much does it go for? If you're referring to Diagon Alley, it is a $400 set. I think you're referring to this minifigure though. And to be honest, I really don't know. I know what I paid for it, but I'm not going to share that, obviously. But it is not so much a rare minifigure as it is a nostalgic figure. So, you know, especially if anyone who's watching this is younger and you weren't around, or you weren't alive, you know, you weren't born yet for the 2001 Harry Potter sets, this is a chance to pick one up. which is kind of cool. And I just think it's really cool collecting old Lego stuff. You know, for me, the big thing I didn't ever get was Classic Space, because that was 20 years before I was born. So, you know, it's stuff like that, you know. It's not so much what is it worth. It's more of nostalgic value, and I think that's more important with any Lego set. You know, even a set like this where I'm building it, and yeah, it's worth a lot now, and it's probably going to be worth a whole lot more in a few years from now. I'd rather have it and build it and enjoy it, you know, display it, rather than just save it and be like, oh yeah, this set's worth a lot of money. I don't personally see the I guess the vibe in doing all that. And if you do like giving away, or if you do like reselling sets, or, you know, saying, oh, how much they're worth, that is awesome. I think that's really cool. There are a lot of people, especially people who are big on Bricklink, who really just enjoy buying Lego for the sake of having something valuable and collecting something valuable. And I do think that is honestly really cool. So yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's everyone's personal preference, but I'm not going to share the price of the minifigure or the value, mainly because I don't know what the value is. So yes. So if anyone has any other questions, like I've been saying in the chat, do let me know. Let's just go here. I've almost got these windows built, and then we can go over the giveaway. Nowhere Films asks, do you like tacos? I do. They are very good. So yeah. Joseph says tacos are amazing. I agree. Very nice. All right, so we've just added windows to Diagon Alley, to quality Quidditch supplies there. It's pretty cool. Next, we're going to build these little beams that go next to the windows, and then after that, I'll go over what you have to do for the giveaway. So for the giveaway, what I'm thinking I'm going to do, and it's just about 8:30. We can do it now, guys. I don't want to keep you all waiting. I do really appreciate everyone who's in this stream, so that is awesome of you. So seriously, thank you for that. So what's going to happen for the giveaway is you get one comment. So you're going to go to the comment section of this YouTube video. I believe, can you guys comment on this video as well as the live chat? Because someone just let me know, because this is what I'm planning on doing. I'll answer your question in a moment, Nowhere Films. So how the giveaway is going to work, we're going to do it right now. I'm going to say it once. What you have to do is I'm going to write down a number between 1 and 100 on this notepad. And whoever guesses the number closest in the comments is going to be the one who wins the minifigure. And if you win after the stream, I will, you know, contact you, and you'll just have to send me an email. I'll give you all the information for that. And I will reveal what the number is at the very end of the stream. So you know, you cannot comment. Okay, Ethan. So that's going to make it a little more difficult. But I guess if you just type into the live chat, you only get one guess though. So you guys can type into the live chat. All right, that's fine. We can type it in the live chat. So I'm going to write down a number right now between 1 and 100 onto the notepad. And you guys can go ahead and just type it down into the live chat. I'm going to leave it right here so you guys can see the numbers not moving. I'm not changing it or any of that. But you guys can go ahead, type down any number between 1 and 100. Try not to repeat, and whoever is the closest is going to win the yellow Lego Harry Potter minifigure. And whoever is the closest, I'm going to give you an email address. Just email me and we can work stuff out to get you the minifigure. So go ahead, guys, in the live chat, if you would like to be entered for the yellow Lego Harry Potter minifigure, just type down any number between 1 and 100, and whoever is the closest is going to win. You do only get one guess, though, so in the event that multiple people, or if anyone guesses twice, you are going to be disqualified. So anytime between now and the end of the stream, and at the very end of the stream, I will reveal what number is written on here. So go ahead, guys. You guys can type down your numbers. Any strategy you want. I really don't know the best strategy. To be completely honest, I was just going to have you guys comment, and I was going to randomly pick a comment. But since that's not the case, we'll try it this way, and it should be fine. So back to the build now. Making decent progress. So this bag will finish up all of Diagon Alley, or all of the quality Quidditch supply store, rather. and that is going to be how the stream ends. So I am just going to finish this one building. The set is huge. I would be streaming for hours and hours if we were to go on for the whole build. But if you guys are enjoying the stream, we can maybe do, you know, the same type of thing some other time, which I think would be pretty cool. And I guess also just one more thing. Can I post it in the chat? I will post it. I will send it to the winner. We'll see how it works. August, what is up, man? Thank you so much for joining the live stream. How are you doing, August? It's really cool to hear from you. All right, that's awesome, August. Thank you for joining the live stream. Ziggy asks, is that a Lego Ninjago guy behind you on the wall of minifigures? So, on the minifigures, yes, we have, this is Zane from Ninjago on the back here. And I don't know if you can see it, but Dareth is also back there. So there are a couple of minifigures from Ninjago on there. Ethan, to answer your question, yes, I will leave a comment with who wins. And, you know, I don't know how long it'll go. If you guys do leave early, though, if you entered the giveaway, I will comment on here who the winner is. And I'll probably also mention it in the next video. So, yeah, just go ahead. It can't hurt to enter. And we'll see how it goes. August says he's hanging in there. That's great to hear. Yeah, Nowhere Films and Bonnet Work are also here, August. So we've got the whole squad in here, which is pretty cool. Ethan, don't worry about it if you have to leave early, man. It's all good. No worries at all. This is probably going to be a fairly long live stream anyways, so I think you'd have to be crazy to stay the whole time personally. So for those of you who just joined, if anyone has any questions, it could be about Lego, it could be about anything really. For during the stream, let me know. I'm building the Lego Harry Potter Diagon Alley, which is a $400 Lego direct-to-consumer set. And yeah, that's pretty much that. And we'll see how it goes. So we're just building up this building here. Thank you, Gavin. He says he enjoys the videos. Thank you. Let's see. I think I saw a question earlier asking my favorite Harry Potter book and favorite movie. I think favorite book, hands down, is probably The Goblet of Fire. I think that was one of my favorite Harry Potter books, without a doubt. Favorite movies, an interesting question, because all the movies, while they are really great movies, it is also kind of hard to pick a favorite, because what I like about Harry Potter is, you know, the storyline. It's not looking at it as a film as much as it is, you know, the story, the universe. And that makes it hard to pick a favorite movie, because there are a lot of things that the movies just happen to leave out. And that's not necessarily the movie's fault, you know, because they have different restraints. Obviously, they can't do everything. But I think favorite movie, honestly, I think I would have to probably go Deathly Hallows, probably part 2. And maybe that's just because it was the most like technically proficient one made. But I think that one was just really well done. I think they executed it really well, and you know, it's a great finale. Favorite character in Harry Potter? I don't know. I would definitely say Sirius Black is one of my favorite characters. I remember reading his death was one of the like saddest moments in this franchise for me, which is like kind of sounds dumb, but you know, I definitely did cry when Sirius died in the book the first time I read it. So I think Sirius is definitely one of my favorite characters. Of course I like Harry, but you know, that's the cliche answer. And actually a question for you guys. What Hogwarts house are you guys in? Be interested to hear that. I was actually thinking of doing a video at some point if anyone's interested in doing like the Harry Potter sorting quiz. I don't know. I feel like that could be an interesting Harry Potter related video. It wouldn't be as much Lego related, but I feel like the majority of the people who watch this channel are here for the Harry Potter content. It's very obvious just by the numbers alone on YouTube, which I think is really interesting. And I'm really glad that that's what everyone likes on the channel, because that is definitely my favorite type of content to make on YouTube. So it's good stuff all around. So Ziggy is a Ravenclaw. That's awesome. Nowhere Films Gryffindor. Very nice. I believe the last time I took the test, I was a Gryffindor. But I do every now and then get Hufflepuff. But personally, based off, you know, the traits of each house, I would consider myself to be Gryffindor. August is a Hufflepuff, but he has no idea what that means. Awesome. So Hufflepuffs are usually the loyal ones, or Gryffindor and Hufflepuff. They're sometimes interchangeable. Hufflepuff is honestly like the least popular house, but they're definitely a cool house. It's not like they're Slytherin where they're all the bad guys. And yeah, they're usually, you know, smart. They're also, trying to think, you're really testing my knowledge here. They're also good at like finding things and being like intuitive and stuff. So Hufflepuff's definitely a good house to be. I definitely see that for you, August. Ziggy is in Ravenclaw. David Truth82, that is the way to go, man. Thank you for joining the stream. I really do appreciate that. I hope you're doing well, my friend. And let's keep building up this set. August goes rip. It's all good. There's nothing wrong with being a Hufflepuff, August. Like I said, I believe I've tested into it a couple times. So we're in the same house. That's cool stuff. So if anyone, I'm going to keep mentioning this a lot just to have conversation, but if anyone has anything they want to talk about involving anything Lego related, definitely leave it in the chat. I'd love to have conversation with you guys, what you guys think about, you know, Lego stuff coming out. Or it doesn't even have to be Lego related. It can be about anything really. Answer pretty much any question you guys have. And pretty much that. Hablo Español? No, I do not speak Spanish, unfortunately. Nowhere Films. Know a little bit, but nothing much. Favorite spell? To be honest, I really don't know that many Harry Potter spells. But I guess Accio is kind of cool. That's one where you do it and the object comes to you. I guess that's my favorite. I really don't have a favorite spell. Ziggy asks, when does the stream end? To be honest, I don't know. It's taking a lot longer to build this up than I was originally expecting it to. But we'll just go, I guess, until the bag's done. If you have to leave early, though, that is all good. And like I mentioned, in the comments, I will type down who wins the giveaway. So if anyone's interested in that. For those of you who didn't hear about the giveaway, I'm giving away a yellow Lego Harry Potter minifigure. All you have to do to enter is think of a number, or type it down into the chat rather, one number between 1 and 100, and whoever is the closest to what I have written down on this piece of paper will be the winner. If anyone's interested in that, trying to win a free Lego minifigure, that is your opportunity. See some people having a conversation in Spanish in the chat. That's pretty cool. Very awesome. Very cool stuff, guys. So you guys asked me about my favorite Harry Potter books / movie. Now I'm interested to hear you guys. So if anyone has a favorite, definitely feel free to type it down in the chat. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. You know, try to make this as much of like a conversation, I guess, as possible. I think that'd be pretty cool. And yeah, I'm just curious to hear what your guys' favorites are. So if you feel like sharing, go for it. If not, you guys look like you're having a pretty cool conversation in Spanish in the chat. That's actually really awesome. Very, very cool stuff. All right, Ethan says his favorite book and movie is Deathly Hallows. Very nice. That is definitely one of the better ones, I think. Like I mentioned, that's probably my favorite movie as well. Deathly Hallows does have a really great story. I think it's a great finale, honestly, to the story in general. David says he's got to go. Thank you so much for joining me, David. Definitely look forward to hearing from you again, man. Thanks so much again for joining the stream. I do appreciate that. As I was saying, yeah, Deathly Hallows is awesome, 100%. So that is a very cool favorite, Ethan. Very nice. Right, so build's coming along decently well. I'll do like a 360 in a moment to show you guys the windows that have just been added on, in case anyone's curious as to how they're turning out. I'd say I'm maybe like close to halfway through the bag at this point. It is definitely more time consuming to read the chat and build at the same time. But honestly, I think this stream's going pretty cool. It's been a lot of fun so far for me, and hopefully you guys who are watching are enjoying it as well. I see a lot of Spanish in the chat. I have no clue what any of that means, but hopefully it's all good stuff. Nowhere Films asks favorite food. Probably have to go with spaghetti. I think that's definitely one of my favorites. Ziggy asks, how get this set? You can buy it from Lego Shop at Home or from Lego stores. It is a retail exclusive set, so you can't just go to like a Target or a Walmart and pick it up. It is direct to consumer. It is only sold from Lego directly, but it's a cool set. Looks like everyone's having a good time in the chat. Ziggy had something good for dinner. That's awesome. August asks, how's DeSales treating you this year? Honestly, man, it's doing awesome. It's great to be back here. So I guess for some of the people who are strictly watching this on YouTube, you might not know this, but I'm filming this in a dorm room in college. And honestly, it's really good to be back. No complaints. We're doing like an asynchronous method, so it's like half online, half in person for most classes. So stuff like LSE, for example, is online for like lecture, but then we'll go in an actual class and do like lighting workshops or whatever. And it's all really cool. It's going good. I definitely can't complain. And we're actually working on a personal film project for the next couple of weekends where it's just like a personal project. I'm directing it. JP is DP. And we've also got Matt is co-directing with me, Grace producing. Everyone's working on it. We're doing an action short film August. So it should be pretty cool. So as soon as that comes out, we'll let you know. And I guess for any of you who are interested in filmmaking, I'm studying film in college. You can check out all the films that we're making by subscribing to 2 channels on YouTube to see my personal projects at ZG Films on YouTube. So it's basically this channel's name, but without the brick. And that's where I post my personal film projects. There's a whole playlist with everything I've done if you're interested in that. And then my class at school has our own production company that we work on, which is called Snapshot Entertainment. So if anyone's interested in seeing the stuff we work on as a whole, we've got a couple videos up there on YouTube. Some are better than others. And yeah, that's the way that is. Let's see. Ziggy asks, do you play Lego games? Honestly, no. I'm not a big video game player, so I really don't play many of the Lego games. When I was younger, I would play the Lego Harry Potter years 1 to 4 for like the DS, I believe. I think that's the only one I played. But other than that, not really. I don't play that many Lego games. I'm more into the actual building aspect of it all. That's that. August says you'd love to check it out. Awesome, man. I can send you a link if you're curious to the channels. I would not recommend Googling our production company. I would wait. I'll drop a link to it later on at some point. But yeah, that's basically what we've been working on. And I guess if you guys don't see as many uploads on this channel, that's probably why, because working on big film projects does take up a lot of time. We were shooting for a couple hours on Saturday, doing some camera tests and rehearsals, and that all went really cool. It went really well, so definitely happy with that. But yes, to answer the question, August, all is going really well here. And I hope the same is going for you and everyone watching this stream. I hope all of you watching this stream are doing really well. I think we just had a new member join, so welcome to you. And yeah, just working on building Diagon Alley here, trying to get it built up. And then as soon as it's done, it'll be reviewed. You got a question, are you going to fit Diagon Alley into your display? That is a really good question, and to be honest, not the way the display is set up right now, but it is going to be put in. So I guess this is kind of like a, not spoiler, but like a what's to come. I am planning on expanding the Lego City. I believe I'm going to add another table to the whole Lego City layout. So if you know where like the beach and the Ninjago Monastery are in the city, there's going to be a table added next to that. And that's going to be, I've got like a plan, but I think Diagon Alley is going to go more or less next to there. So it's not going to be with the main Hogwarts stuff, because obviously Diagon Alley isn't directly connected to Hogwarts, but these are definitely getting added to the Lego City. And I'm very excited to do that. And then also with the Harry Potter stuff, I'm going to be adding in the astronomy tower set. I actually have that set and I've not built it yet, which is, you know, kind of crazy. But I bought that set back, I believe in July at this rate. But it still hasn't been built yet, but that will be built up eventually. And that'll also get added to the main display. And I did a whole video showing my plans for the display and how I'm going to keep upgrading it and updating it to really make it, you know, as cool and as interesting as possible for display. So that is the plan for that. So yes, Diagon Alley sets will be added to the Lego City. It won't be directly connected to the Harry Potter area, but it's going to be in that general vicinity. Not really, it's going to be on opposite sides of the city, actually. I don't know what I'm saying. Ziggy asks, is the bag almost done? We're getting to the home stretch. I would say maybe it's about halfway done. It is definitely taking a bit of time, but I think it's cool. I think it's kind of fun interacting with a bunch of you guys through the chat and having like the interaction with you guys as I'm building this. I think it's pretty cool, and hopefully you guys are enjoying that too, because I think it's pretty fun. All right. So yes, the set will be added to the display, as I mentioned, and I'm actually quite looking forward to that. Now, the videos for the display are not going to be done until around Christmas time, because I won't be back with the Lego City until December, because I'm on campus living at school, so I'm not, you know, near the Lego City right now. And honestly, I guess some of you guys may think of that as like, oh, that's a shame. Honestly, I don't miss it that much. I love the Lego City. I love making the displays for it, but you know, there's a time to work on it, and then there's a time to be doing other stuff. And right now, it's just other stuff is taking over. It's more priority at the moment, and it's all good. Ziggy asks, can you say who won because I have to go in a bit? I'm going to announce the winner at the very end so more people can keep entering. But if you come back to the comments of this video, I will reveal it there, and I will also probably comment on if like the person who wins has YouTube videos. I'll probably also comment on one of theirs just so they know. And yeah, so even if you have to go, it's all good. I will make sure that the person who wins gets the minifigure, and it will be mailed out probably within this week or next. So if you've got to go, thank you for coming, but it's not a big deal because I will make sure that you find out if you were the winner of the giveaway. Starting to get the third floor, I guess you could say, of Diagon Alley going, which is pretty good here. I think this is a very tall building too. I'm very happy with the height of these. So I guess just comparing it in size, this is the minifigure right down there next to it. So very, very big building. So good stuff. So I mentioned in the beginning of the stream that I'm not a great builder, and here's an example. I put the upper level on the wrong set of studs. So if you're looking for anyone to learn how to build Lego from, don't pick me. I'm much better at building custom mocks than I am building sets, because with sets you have to like follow the instructions, but with a mock you kind of just go with what feels right, if that makes sense. And like, it's an interesting thing, but that's the way it goes. At least for me. I mean, some people are not big into mocks and really good at building Lego sets. I'm a very slow builder, and I do very often just mess up instructions or just miss a step completely. But, you know, it's all good. As long as the set gets built, I think that doesn't really matter. Someone says they really want Diagon Alley for Christmas. I hope you do get that set for Christmas. It is an amazing, amazing Lego set, and I would definitely recommend it. So, yeah, very cool. Christmas will also be here before you know it, because it's already middle of September. October is in 2 weeks, actually, which is crazy. Time really does fly. So, before you know it, you might have the set. Nowhere Films asks, have you ever gotten the wrong piece in a set? I don't think so. I mean, every now and then a set will come with like a misprinted piece, or like, you know, a piece that has some kind of defect, but I don't think I've ever had a set come with just the complete wrong piece. And on that note, I don't think I've actually had that many missing pieces either. You know, because that is a fairly common thing with Lego, is you'll find a set that is missing a piece. I mean, not fairly common, but it does happen a lot. And one tip for anyone, if they find that they often have sets missing pieces, I would say don't throw out the bags the set come in, because oftentimes a little part will get stuck inside of there. And that's a really good tip, I guess, to make sure, like, if I'm building this and I see, oh, there's not a set or not a piece, I'm not seeing a piece, sometimes you look into these bags and it could be like hidden in the corner, you know, because the bags aren't perfect. So that is one tip for anyone who's big into Lego building. And actually, speaking of Lego bags, I don't know if how many of you heard this. Brickset did an article about it, but Lego is switching to paper bags to try to be more eco-friendly, which I think is interesting. I'm really curious to hear what you guys think about this, actually. I think there's a little bit of controversy with it. Not that much. I mean, yeah, if it's better for the environment, Lego should definitely do paper bags. But I did see a handful of memes on the internet just saying like, oh, well, Lego can afford this much money for new bags, but they can't afford to print pieces. So interesting. August says he's got to head out. Good luck this year. Thank you very much, August. Good luck to you too with whatever you're doing. Definitely stay in touch, and yeah, stay in touch, hands down. I think you have my phone number, so definitely reach out if you ever want to catch up or something. It's great seeing you in the chat, August, and yeah, stay cool, I guess. Very cool. These are actually really cool printed pieces. I don't know if you guys can see them, but it's window panes that have newspaper on them. You guys can see that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think they're really nice, actually. They look really cool. Oh, they're all different, too. Wow. That's actually really cool. I didn't even realize that they were different. Now I have to make sure I have them right, I guess. Which I don't. Do I? See, this is what I'm talking about with, not following instructions. Totally built that wrong. All good, though. Let's see. Ethan says, I like the decision, and it's a good thing. I'll just miss not being able to see the pieces inside, which enhances the building. I definitely agree. I think seeing the parts in the bags is definitely a cool thing. Hands down. It's definitely a really cool thing. It is going to be, I think, take a lot of getting used to not be able to see the parts inside the Lego bags. And actually, a fun fact about Lego bags. This is going to sound super nerdy, but for any of you who don't know this, if you know how Lego numbers the bags, so like right now I'm building bag 9 of 20 in the set, the numbering system Lego uses for the bags is actually patented. So if you don't know what that means, a patent is basically says no one else can do this, and that's exactly what happened with Lego. They patented the number of bags. So that's why if you ever get a Mega Construct set or any other off-brand Lego set, the bags are never numbered because Lego patented that. And I think that's really awesome because that is just one way to really stand out in the market, because you buy a set from another company and it's like, imagine building Diagon Alley, but you had to spill out all the parts at once. That's the awesome thing about Lego bags. I think that's just a really fun piece of knowledge. So if anyone ever, or if you're ever in a situation where you need to give like a useless piece of knowledge, definitely bring up that Lego bags are patented, because I think it's like one of the coolest things. The Riddle just joined. Awesome. Welcome so much to the live stream. Really appreciate you coming out. Ziggy says he'll be back. He will join back. That's awesome, man. Thanks again for being here. You are amazing. And here's a look at what this set looks like from the front so far. Looking pretty good. The build's coming along. We're almost through with the bags here, which I think is going pretty good. We're going to put in scabbards now, so you guys can see this is the normal Lego scabbards, the new one from 2018. I think this is a pretty cool wrap piece. I think with Lego animals, it's pretty cool the more they do. Like, the animals always look good. But it is definitely different from brick built animals. So I guess let me know which ones you guys like more in a set. I think personally, I like the pre-made animals, like the molded Lego animals. But I could definitely understand someone who doesn't like them. Hands down. So we're just going to keep building here. We get a bunch of these printed newspapers too in the set with The Boy Who Lived written on them. You guys can see that. I will show all this stuff, of course, up closer in the review. But these are really cool. It's really nice getting a lot of these. Very, very nice. Let's see. Someone asked, oh, I might need to go. How long will the stream keep going for? The stream's probably going to be going for another 30 minutes or so, maybe a little longer. I'm just going until I finish the bag, but don't feel bad if you have to leave. This is definitely a long live stream. No hard feelings if you leave early. I appreciate everyone who's come out and checked out the stream. It's just fun. I think it's a really fun time. I'm enjoying this a lot. Who knows, maybe this is something we'll do more often in the future if you guys are enjoying it. But yeah, don't feel bad if any of you guys, if anyone has to leave early from the live stream. It's all good. I'm not going to, it doesn't make a big deal. I really appreciate everyone who watches this channel and supports this channel in any way, whether it be just by watching the videos, I mean, through comments, really anything. I really, really appreciate all the support and viewership on this channel. And we actually just recently surpassed 700,000 views on this channel, which is crazy. So huge, huge thank you to all you guys for that. That is really, really awesome. Yeah, that's unbelievable. Definitely a really cool stat. So seriously, thank you guys for that. Yeah, very, very awesome. Cool, very nice. This actually looks really cool what they've done with this upper attic. I'll spin it around and show you guys in just a moment, but very, very cool. Very nice stuff here. You might get back. Awesome. That's really cool. Thank you. If you do. If not, like I said, don't worry though. It's been a pretty fun stream so far. So thank you again to everyone who's been here. It's pretty awesome. The bag is getting closer to done now, I'd say. Pretty cool. Very nice stuff. So another thing I found interesting, Lego news recently. And I do kind of want to make a video on this at some point. I'm not sure if I actually will though. But the Lego Ideas is bringing back 2 of the sets. I believe it's the ship in the bottle. Is that right? I don't know. I know they're bringing back 2 Lego Ideas sets. I believe it is the ship in the bottle. And then the, I actually don't know what the other one is. Is it a, I don't know. I don't actually know, but there are 2 Lego Ideas sets that are coming back. I think that's really interesting. I'd be curious to hear what you guys think of that. Because personally, I think, I don't honestly know what I think. I don't think it's a great idea that they're doing that. Because it's kind of like, oh, we can bring back this set but not the other sets. Because Lego Ideas in the past has gotten a lot of problems from fans who like don't win, and like, yeah, that shouldn't ever be an issue. I mean, you know, people just complaining, being sore losers about their project not winning, but I feel like that is just going to add to that drama that Lego Ideas really doesn't need any more of. And also, I think it's like, yeah, the sets are great, but we don't need to bring them back. Quick question before you go. Am I going to live stream the other buildings? I don't know. I think this is honestly really fun. If you guys are interested in me live streaming the other buildings, I would love to. Definitely. I'm really enjoying this live stream. I think it's going really well. And I'll be honest, there's been a lot more people in it than I've expected. So yeah, if you guys want me to live stream another one, I will definitely do it. It'll probably be, I guess, the same time if I was to do it. And yeah. And I think this is kind of cool. Maybe this is something we can start doing more regularly with the channel. This is my first time live streaming on YouTube, which is kind of crazy. It's very, very shocking to me that it's even working. We had a couple technical difficulties in the beginning, but I think everything's going pretty well now, and I'm enjoying it. I really do enjoy interacting with you guys. So if you guys want another live stream, I will definitely make the time to do it. Joseph is enjoying the live stream. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. How's everything going with you, man? Yeah. All you guys. I mean, all you guys can answer that. I mean, if anyone has anything they want to talk about in the comments, anything Lego or not Lego related, doesn't really matter. If anyone wants to just chat in the comments or in the live chat. Goodbye, Casey. Casey, I think that's how I pronounce your name. If I butchered that, I'm very sorry. But goodbye. Thank you for coming to the live stream. I do really appreciate that. And yeah, this build is just about done actually, which is pretty crazy actually. I feel like this went pretty good. We had a bit of a slow start, but this is actually moving pretty quickly now, which is awesome. And I can actually pull up for you guys in a moment when I'm done this one, I can also pull out the Ollivanders, because that's also done. See what they look like side by side, you know. I think that could be pretty interesting if you guys want to see that. So if you do want to see this side by side with Ollivanders, let me know. Ethan says, can you look at my past comment? It's a bit long, so I don't want to repeat it. Yes, I can scroll up. I see you commented about, hold on. Let me see. You commented about seeing pieces inside the bags, but I think I mentioned that. Ooh. Check GameStop and look up Lego Harry Potter. They have ridiculous clearance. Clock tower for $26. Wow. Is that serious? That's actually really cool, Ethan. I totally missed this comment. That is awesome if they have that. I will have to check it. You got a second Quidditch pitch for $11. Wow. That is actually amazing. I'm going to have to check that out now. And I guess I have to ask you now because I'm curious. Did you buy that in store? Like, was that in store or was that from the online? Because, I mean, I trust that you didn't get scammed, but I did make a video recently. There are a lot of Lego scams that do that. But if you bought that in store at GameStop, I might need to head to GameStop at some point because that is awesome. Wow. That is really good. I should get some duplicates of sets. Yes, so you did buy them in store. Wow. That is really cool. I don't even know if there's any GameStops near me, but we will definitely have to check that out because, wow. I wonder, now I'm actually really curious. That would be a really awesome deal if that is across all GameStops. No, you price matched at Target. Oh, that's even cooler, actually. Awesome. I forgot that Target does that. I know some stores are weird about it, though, so that's awesome that your store let you do that. I might have to try that. Yeah, you can price match at Target, which is super easy. I've tried doing that at Walmart before, price matching Lego, and they haven't let me, but I will definitely try it next time I'm at Target and see. That would be awesome, because there are a few sets that I haven't picked up yet that, I mean, if they're cheap enough, I would. As I know a lot of you guys have been asking about certain sets too. Like, I know a lot of people were asking me if I'd get the Hogwarts Express when that one came out, and I kept saying no, and I felt bad keeping saying no, but I didn't need another Hogwarts Express. But maybe if that one's on there for a reasonable price, who knows? But then again, I don't know if I should do it because I just spent $400 on this awesome set. But I will definitely look into that, Ethan. Thank you so much for sharing, and I guess anyone out there. Awesome. That's really cool. Thank you again for sharing. And actually, speaking of Lego, if anyone wants to enter the giveaway, I'm going to be announcing that very soon. So if you haven't already, leave a comment with a number between 1 and 100, and we'll see which one it is. He says, Dalek Bricks and Brick Builder made vids about it. Awesome. They have most of the 2019 sets. That's actually really cool. That is awesome. I haven't been on YouTube lately. I don't usually follow Dalek Bricks, but he does have a really cool channel. But yeah, I will definitely check that out. I will probably check that out tonight, actually. That's really cool, Ethan. Thank you so much for sharing that. That is awesome. Wow. That is a really good price because those are some expensive sets. Most 2019 sets as well. I think there's still a couple 2019 ones I didn't pick up. Oh, now I'm actually going to be... Thank you, Ethan, but this is not going to be good for my bank account. I'll tell you that much. That is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Ethan. That is awesome. Yeah, wow, that's really cool. Was not expecting to hear that tonight on the stream, but that is awesome that GameStop is doing that. And if Target price matches, that's even cooler. Definitely, that is awesome. Very, very cool. It would actually be pretty nice because the Target local to me does not have, well, okay, so like the Target local to me right now does not have a good Lego selection. They didn't even get the new sets when they first came out, which is interesting. I remember, because me and my friends, we'll end up going to Target a couple times a week just to get cases of water and whatever else we need. And I always check the Lego aisle to see if there's anything good. And this Target near us has nothing. So that would actually be insane if they did. Very, very cool. I mean, I haven't checked in a while, but I'm pretty sure the Target near me still hasn't gotten 501st Battle Packs, which is crazy. And actually, speaking of the 501st Battle Pack, I have one, and I'm going to build it at some point. I'm going to do a review on it. I have another video idea to go with it. Actually, a couple video ideas to go with it, but one idea I have for a video, and I'm just going to share it now on the stream because I think it's kind of funny, is I want to do a scavenger hunt for 501st Battle Packs. Kind of like how MNR does his, and where he goes and buys every 501st Battle Pack ever made, it seems like, in his vlogs. I want to try to do that, but just hypothetical, where I pick like a weekend and just go around looking and buying, and just looking at stores and trying to find 501st Battle Packs. Not buying them, of course, because I don't need a bunch of them, but I would love to see how many I could find in stores in a day. So that is definitely something I want to do at some point. So that's a video you guys would be interested in. Definitely let me know. Yeah, the 501st Battle Pack is an awesome set. I've yet to build it, but it's a very special set. I think whether you like it or not, you have to appreciate how special it is. And I think Jang, in his review, did a really good job of that. I was cracking. I love Jang's videos. He's my favorite YouTuber. And Jang opens the review, for anyone who hasn't seen it, by saying, this is the LEGO 501st Battle Pack, and it is not the best LEGO set ever made. And I thought that was really funny because he's right. It's not the best LEGO set ever made, but it is a really great set, and it's really beneficial and crucial that this set is recognized as a great set, I think, because of what happened. Now, speaking of that, and I'm gonna do a whole video on this concept. Although it's great that we got a 501st Battle Pack, and that the 501st Battle Pack was made, and that LEGO listened to the fan request to make a 501st Battle Pack, I think making it was a little bit of a mistake on LEGO's part, because that's what LEGO Ideas is for, which is interesting. Welcome back, Ziggy, by the way. So that's just something interesting, I think. But I will talk about that more in a future video. Ziggy, you just joined. The 501st Battle Pack is what I'm talking about. How I think, although it's a great set and I love that LEGO made it, I actually don't think it was a good idea for them to make it. But that'll be a separate video at some point. Let's see. Nowhere Films asks, favorite set of all time, whether or not you own it. So my favorite set of all time that I own is the one you see right behind me, the pop-up book. I think I've mentioned that before. The LEGO Ideas pop-up book is hands down my favorite LEGO set, period. Favorite LEGO set that I don't own, though? I don't know. I think, honestly, for LEGO sets I don't own that I like or wish I owned, I guess, I think that would definitely have to be the roller coaster set that recently came out. That is a set that I just think is really, really cool. And I would definitely love to pick one up at some point. That's probably not going to happen, though. Ethan just sent out the list for anyone who's curious of the cost of the sets at GameStop, I believe. That is awesome. Hogwarts Express for $24. Hagrid's Hut for $18. Ooh, yikes. I'm going to have to talk to my roommate. We might have to take a trip to Target/GameStop soon. That's pretty awesome. That's a very good deals on those sets. I think finding LEGO deals is one of the coolest things people do on the internet, in the LEGO community. I know Greg from Brickfilms does it a lot. Thank you again for the list. Ziggy, I did not do the giveaway yet. Very, very soon, though. This is going to be the last chance to enter, though. If anyone still has not entered, please leave a number between 1 and 100 in the comments, and we'll see who wins. But thank you again, Ethan, for sharing that list. That is awesome. I don't know if I really should be spending a lot of money on LEGO recently, because I kind of told myself I was going to wait on buying more stuff for a little while, because I did just spend $400 on this set, which is a lot of money, especially for a college student to be spending on a LEGO set, but I think it's worth it. But yeah, you know, I will definitely have to check that out. I think that would be really, really cool. So yeah, there is one other LEGO thing I will probably be buying at some point, but I will talk about that in a later video. But there's going to be a video where you guys pick what I buy in terms of Lego set. Ethan says he'd get 2 of the Quidditch set. It looks epic. He made a custom Katie Bell with Hermione's face, Gryffindor torso, and random black hair. That is awesome. That is very cool. Very nice. I definitely agree that if you have 2 Quidditch sets, it looks a lot nicer. So that is very, very cool, Ethan. If you have pictures of that, I would definitely love to see it. I know you can't share pictures on here, but if you have Instagram, I have an Instagram account for this channel at ZG on YouTube, which is also linked below. So if you do have Instagram, you can definitely send me a picture of them. I'd love to see it. I'm sure that sounds awesome. And the Katie Bell sounds awesome too, man. So very, very cool. Nowhere Films said you should get a GH5. So for anyone who doesn't know, a GH5 is a camera. It's a really nice camera from Panasonic. It is a professional, it's like a consumer professional level camera. And it's a cool camera, but to answer your question, Nowhere Films, I'm not really into that. I think that's, it's just not the camera for me. I shoot on Canon, so I have a bunch of the Canon lenses, and I would like to continue shooting on Canon because I really like them. But speaking of cameras, I am very interested to see the reveal of the Canon C70 when that comes out. The camera is supposed to be revealed, I believe, on September 28th, if I read the thing correctly. But it's going to be the end of the month they're revealing it, and it is a cinema camera from Canon. I believe it's in the $7,000 price range, so like I definitely shouldn't be buying more Lego if I ever want to get this thing. But it is a very, very nice camera. It's a cinema camera, but it also has a flip-out screen, which was great for YouTube. So I think that might end up being the next camera I buy, just because it is amazing sounding. And if it ends up doing everything it has, I'd be pretty hype. Ethan Schaefer asks, for my email, so you can send me the picture of that. It is contactzgbrickfilms@gmail.com. If you actually click the video description to this video, it is in there. But yeah, I would definitely love to see the picture of your minifigure of Katie Bell and of your Quidditch setup. So definitely, I mean, feel free to send it at some point because I would love to see what you've built. I think it sounds really awesome, man. Speaking of email, the build is almost done here. I guess it's kind of hard to see because I have to have the set facing me as I'm building this, but I will be announcing the giveaway winner pretty soon. I don't know how I'm going to actually do that because I'm going to have to read through all the comments. So I'm probably just going to say what the number is and then scroll through and find out and leave a comment saying who won, and then that person can contact me. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. But very soon, I believe, like I've only got like a couple pages left in the instructions of this. I don't know how well you guys probably can't see it that well actually, but that is that. So very, very soon I'll be announcing the giveaway winner, and that's awesome. I'm really excited to do that. I think it's important for me to give back to you guys every now and then. You know, just because, you know, you guys do a lot for me. You guys watch these videos, you guys interact. I mean, you guys are essentially, not essentially, I don't like the word essentially, but essentially that is what you guys are doing, is you guys are supporting me through all these videos, and you guys are, you know, you guys are like the reason this channel is doing as well as it's doing. So I think it's good to like thank you guys every now and then. Like I did a giveaway with 1,000 subscribers, and I'm doing one now just as a thank you for those of you watching the live stream. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Nowhere Film says, I feel like I'm across the table from him just having a conversation. That's the goal of this live stream, is for you guys just to, you know, feel a conversation. You know, I want this to be fun. I mean, I do try to be professional with my videos, but, you know, at the end of the day, there's nothing separating me from you guys. You know, we're all the same. You know, it's cool. Joseph says the same thing. That's pretty funny, you guys. I'm glad you guys liked the live stream. It was kind of interesting to get the setup right, but I think it ended up working, to be honest. So I'm very happy with how this all has turned out so far. Very, very good. Maybe if live streams become more popular on this channel, I'll get like an actual setup going. You know, because right now I'm just, using the webcam of my laptop, which is not a very good camera at all, but who knows, maybe I'll have to buy like a dummy battery for my Canon, so we can do that. So we can make like these live streams a little nicer looking, because this is, like I said, this is just being filmed on my laptop, which is good, but not great. All right, so there we go. That was the build for Quality Quidditch Supplies. Check that out there. Pretty cool. This thing looks awesome. Can you guys see this here? I'm going to try to get it more in a frame. We can close down the instructions and everything. Wow, check this out. Here it is, Quality Quidditch Supplies. And we also have the minifigure of the Daily Prophet photographer there. Just like that. Pretty cool. Wow, this actually turned out really nice. And I'll be honest, I think this is honestly the weakest build in the set, because it is not as interesting to look at. It is quite flat, but I think it is really cool. Awesome. It is very cool though. I am very, very happy with how this build turned out. One thing with the build that I don't think you guys are going to be able to see it that well on camera, but if you look at the windows on the very front of the store, it's actually angled, which I think is awesome. I'm going to really talk about that in the review, because I think that really makes this awesome. I think that's like the best feature of this set, or of this part of the set at least, is that these windows are angled, which is just awesome. So yeah, Gavin, thank you for coming. The stream's going to be just about over, to be honest, but so this is the build now. So I'm sure you guys are wondering who has won the giveaway for the Lego Classic Harry Potter. So the number I wrote down, and again, I'm going to check back through the chat to see who won. So whoever's closest to the number will be the winner. But the number I wrote down, it's been here the whole time, was 95. So whoever was the closest to 95, I will check. But whoever that is, I will check. I'll type down in the comments right after the stream ends who it was, and we'll come in contact. My email is contact@zgbrickfilms@gmail.com, and I will send you the minifigure. So I will go through, I will check, and honestly, I think that's really going to be it for this stream. Thank you all so much for coming out here. I really, really do appreciate it. This stream went awesome. You guys have been awesome. I've really loved interacting with you guys through the live chat. This has been amazing. If this is something you guys want to see me do again, definitely let me know. I would love to do this again. This has been a good experience. A lot of people have joined, and it's been really fun. Anyways, that is going to be it for the live stream. I think they know who the winner is. I believe it's Ethan, but I'm going to have to go through and check. But just based off what other people in the chat are saying, if it is Ethan, congratulations. And good luck. Thanks to everyone who entered and joined the stream. This is awesome that you guys all came out again. I'm kind of just rambling at this point, but thank you all so much for being here on the live stream. This has been the build of Bag 9 of Diagon Alley. To those of you who are watching live, once again, thank you. Anyone who's watching at a later date, awesome as well. Anyways, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll talk to you all again in my next video, whether it be a live stream next week. If you want a live stream next week, leave a comment. If not, it'll be the review of one of these sets. Like I said, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all again in my next video.